Okay, surely this has to be a knockout of the year contender. Of course, I'm talking about Dalton Smith's 7-round knockout of Sam Maxwell. Brutal one-punch finish. I feel like this is maybe going to fly under the radar a little bit, at least in terms of how the knockout came about. And a lot of people are going to see, okay, it was a right-hand finish. He set it up with a jab, threw the right hand, just caught Sam Maxwell off guard, and that was it. That was all she wrote. And yeah, you could look at it like that, of course. However, I think there's a very fine, a very small aspect which contributed quite a bit to why the fight ended in this way. And if we look at the sequence, I want you to pay attention specifically to the feet of Sam Maxwell as he's looking to advance towards Dalton Smith. Did you spot it? Just in case you didn't, let's try it again. Remember, focus specifically on the feet of Sam Maxwell. So you probably see Sam Maxwell's taking these very small steps. That's something I actually quite like. I come from the school of thought where these smaller, more rapid steps are better because they allow you a bit more control, in the sense where you're taking more frequent, smaller steps, which will allow frequent and smaller adjustments rather than big steps that can leave you vulnerable and open for longer periods of time. However, it's not just a step or a basic step that Sam Maxwell utilizes. If we see here, right now he's going to use a galloping motion. Look at the feet. See that galloping motion? And again, just like that. And what we can see is if we focus on the galloping motion and the action that happens, it's as soon as he ends that galloping motion, that linear forward shuffle, that's when Dalton Smith times his offense. And we can see he just uses the left to set up the right hand, comes crashing down on Sam Maxwell's head. And that's all she wrote. And that seems, I don't know, some people may be asking, how is that even of any consequence? But what we see here is we know which direction Sam Maxwell's going in. He's going forward. And then he presents this shuffle, this galloping motion. It's a very easy timing, clearly, which Dalton Smith is able to spot and see, okay, I know exactly when he's going to land. That's when I'm going to let my offense go. When he finishes this motion, I know where he's going to be. I know which position he's going to be in. And what adds insult to injury, and what really plays a big part in the undoing of Sam Maxwell, because it's not bad technique. It's questionable application of the technique, but there are great fighters who have done this in the past, who move around the ring using this shuffle, using this galloping type motion. But what happens is, if we look at the upper body of Sam Maxwell, because the feet, they look fine in terms of the execution, but we see the upper body where Sam Maxwell is in this very basic position, this very basic guard. There's no motion off of the center line. Look at Sam Maxwell's head as he travels forward towards Dalton Smith. It never comes off the center line. And so what that does is it basically leaves him in the most vulnerable position where he could be hit by a whole host of different punches, essentially every punch in the book. And then if we look at we look at the hands of Sam Maxwell, just as static as well. Hands in the same place. There's no movement. There's no motion. So not only is he a still target, he's a stationary target. He's not even threatening Dalton Smith, who proves to be much more dynamic and have much better eyes, and is able to just let rip with that wicked right hand and just completely takes out Sam Maxwell. So one more time. Gallop. Just like that. Moving towards the opponent with no dynamic guard. There's no ambiguity here. What's he going to do? What's he going to do next? What's he trying to set up? Just trudging forward, predictable timing with the feet, into range. Dalton Smith spots it and then finds a home for the right hand. And sometimes it comes down to a knockout being as simple as that. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this. Hopefully something that you maybe missed. And let me know what you guys think in the comment. I think this is the third video I've done today. 2 of the 3 videos are studies, so I hope you enjoy them. As always, leave your thoughts and comments in the comment section below. I'll get back to you. But for now, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.